life's concerns and build a strong foundation of self-belief in overcoming life challenges.
Sharing life issues.
Navigating life's challenges together.
Hello, I'm Stephanie Coker, and you're listening to Sharing Life Issues with Captain Smart.
Life is constantly changing, and so should you. It's never easy telling others what you're going through, but it does bring healing to your heart. Take a step today, however little, and share with us issues that are causing your heart to ache and your mind to wonder. Welcome to Sharing Life Issues.
Sharing life issues, navigating life's challenges together.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Coker. Don't die in silence. Talk to Captain Smart on Sharing Life Issues.
A very good evening to you and a warm welcome to the program Sharing Life Issues here on 92.3 Inspiration FM. Smart Uzechi is my name. You can call me Captain Smart and you will not be very far from the kingdom. I'm streaming live on Instagram at Captain Smart 007. So you can join me there live and let's do life together tonight. This is Sharing Life Issues. We deal with issues that concern us as individuals and as a people. So if there's something that you're going through, if there's something that is bogging your mind, something that is giving you sleepless night, you're not able to tell your husband or your wife, you're not able to tell your father or your mother, you can't even tell your pastor or your imam, nobody. You can tell me. Yes, you can tell me. Your secrets are very safe with me. And you are sure that I'm not going to make a comedy of you when you come to me for remedy, because I believe that an issue has gone out of hand does not mean that it cannot be handled. So what are you going through now? Do you know that someone has been there before? They pulled through, and if they could, you too can. Because Bible says that nothing is new under the sun, and I believe it. So that thing you're going through, someone has been through that before. It might not be looking easy right now. It might be very tough. Yes, I can understand that. But you can pull through. You can make it. Don't give up. Don't die under the weight of that problem. When you get to the other side, you would have been stronger, wiser, happier, and better than you were before you encounter the problem. So, just reach me. Just send me a DM on Instagram and say, Captain Smart, I want to talk to you. That's all it takes. And we're talking. It doesn't take more than that. So let's talk about it. On Monday, I brought back what I did on Friday of that man who is now asking for advice because he wanted to marry the late wife's daughter that she had when she was a teenager before he married her. So people have already said, oh God, just don't think about that. You have to do something else. You can't do that. That's your daughter, really. So we have put that aside, and we're in the process of counseling this man to get him to know what he's doing. while we were doing that, this morning, I got a message from somebody I respect very much. And this thing is happening around his hometown. He sent me this message and I said, wow, I thought we were dealing with a bad problem from Friday leading into Monday. You know, I promised that today we're going to talk about those business people. So the issue is that they have said that all of them need to be on the program. So I should give them one more episode so that we can do this next week. So if I'm around next week, we'll do that. But if I'm not around when I return the other week, we'll do it, because I'm almost done with it. You know, I'm collecting the recordings because of the sensitivity of the problem. I need to do something to the recording so the people can be safe, because many of them are not in the country. About 7 of them, they've been defrauded big time. So some of you, I hope you're not on the way to be defrauded, especially those of you who want to jackbar. A lot is happening in that space. So when we do that program, it's going to open your eyes to that so you don't fall into that same problem. So while I was just looking through my file to see the issue that I'm going to bring up today, then I got this message. Listen to it. It's going to break your heart. It's going to break your heart, really. Before I say, it's very short. In 10 seconds, I'll be through with it. I think I need to go back to this short, what do you call this thing? A meme, right? What do you call it? This suits it. This will prepare you for what I'm about to say now, because I don't think I've heard this kind before. Just listen to this. So welcome back. You know, mysterious things are happening. And some of the things happening in the world today, in our world, we don't understand it anymore. Some of these things we normally would hear them happening from afar, but these things are now happening around us. Listen to this. A man, and this man has a unique name. His name is Prayer. Prayer, that's his name, as in prayer. That's his prayer. Ekbere Adura, that's his name. Prayer, that's his name. This man is from a place called Ediba. If you're from Cross River State, I don't know whether I got that name correctly. Ediba or Ediba, in Abi local government area in Cross River State. So if you're from Cross River, help me. Ediba in Abi local government area. This man, upon all the women in his village, all the women in Abi local government, in Ediba, he did not see anyone. It is his own daughter that the man has gone to impregnate, as in his child, his biological daughter. It's not the other one that married the wife's daughter. This one is this man's daughter. This man has impregnated the girl. When the community found out, do you know what they did? They said, okay, what you have done is sacrilegious, so you will pay a fine. So the community has fined him 150,000 naira. It didn't stop there. And they said, now that you have impregnated this your daughter, on top of this fine, Baba, you will marry her. Yes, you heard me. They say pay 150,000 fine, and then you will marry this your daughter. Can somebody ask me how old is the girl? That one is going to tear you apart. This girl that this father, this murderous father, had impregnated is 13 years old. I know some of you have shouted. The girl is 13. Not 30, 1 and 3. 13. The father slept with her or has been sleeping with her, got her pregnant. Community said 150,000 naira fine, then marry her. What are we going to do now? So we're thinking of what to do. Please, somebody advise us. 0707 218 6998. You can also call me on 0705 161 7536 or 0802 685 7134. Abomination in the land. Yes, sir. Good evening to you, my friend. This is your community, right? You are from Cross River State. Okay. Okay. Yes.
In that community.
Yes.
From that,
it's Ediba in Abi local government area, yes.
Abi local government, that is my government. I pray you travel and hear stories about that place and you get what goes around when it comes to suffering that person, that community. You don't need.
Wow.
So sometimes we just stories, because it's a sister story. I don't understand me, but it's real. If the community would ask the man to pay a fine, tell him he's a rich man now, or he's not to live by his what to do. Do you think the first committed more again? And the problem is, it's 13 years old. You need to follow the money that
13.
on the age of that child. Do you think that other girls are vulnerable living in that community? Because these days, young men are making like you know how they have to the hustle. They still make money now. So they don't care what they do to the young child because they send out it to pay 150,000.
Yes.
In our regime in that community, I'll use fire to look at my first finger and his toes. He's getting that at the pole and remove it.
Wow.
Because now, you are giving the other one stupid mindset to do stupid things. You are not saying he not be marrying the 8 girls. This one is his own daughter, not
his daughter.
Person's child.
Yes, his daughter. His daughter.
And you are doing that and you want to marry, they say they should marry. But in fact, anyway, everyone at the end, maybe not know themselves much more. Anyway.
Thank you very much. Community says, pay us 150,000, then you marry your daughter. Thank you for joining us. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good evening, Countess Man. This is Luke calling from Rio.
Yes. Are you from Cross River State?
I'm from River State, rather.
All right.
So, Captain Smart, I don't know what this world is coming to. This is a taboo.
Can you move away from your radio, please? Just move away.
Yes, I have.
Yes.
So this is indeed a great abomination, a taboo that one will have to live his lifetime with in full regret. How can a man, how can a father who called that very little girl, my daughter, slept with his own daughter and got her pregnant? Is it that the mother is not alive, or is it that his wife is no longer alive? What is the issue? How strong is this libido that men can control sometimes? I will push you. Why would you make yourself so easy for temptation to come in and push you to sleep with your own daughter at the age of 13 and got her pregnant? I believe it is in the days of Moses, such a man is to be stoned to death or to be castrated. But for the issue of the community asking him to marry the child, that I'm confused. I don't know what to say, if it is their tradition or they want to do it in the sense that, oh, you have committed this taboo already, so finish it. So I don't know.
All right, thank you.
Such thing, if it is my father, I can no longer call him a father. So what would the children now come and see? Sharing the same father with their mother? And who is going to be the grandfather of these children? The father of their father, the same person.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, good evening, sir. This is Elizabeth from Marries.
Yes.
And let me say, wonder shall never end. How the father in the name is better of 30 years old.
It has happened.
They need to take this man to pregnant center. Let him go and spend his entire life there. No need to pay any fine. What a shame. The Bible says, very well, so thank you, sir.
Hello, good evening.
Captain Smart, good evening, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah, this is Dennis calling from Ondoja, Papa.
Dennis, you have spoken before.
No, I've not spoken on this sharing live issue. I called during the...
Okay. All right.
The news.
Okay.
So, on this matter, I don't know whether to advise the man or to advise the community, because the both parties are wrong. The judgment the community gave is wrong. The man, his own what he did is also wrong. So what are we going to advise? But my advice to the man has done something that he shouldn't have done. So if let him pay, because he cannot beat the community. Let him pay the fine the community asked him to pay. Then let him ask for another option apart from marrying the daughter. Let him ask for another option, because he cannot marry the daughter. That one is another, is that of it. So if he can ask for another option, maybe to abort the pregnancy and go away. So just something different from what they are asking him to do. That
All
one
right.
is totally wrong.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Abort the pregnancy. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Hi, good evening.
Thank you so much for calling.
Yeah, my name is Ediba, and I'm from Impregnates.
Yes.
With the taboo. Why do you want to do this? I'm saying this because I remember the last night people kept talking about culture, tradition, and it's interesting how Nigerians always talk about this, when in the real sense of it seems like we lacking it, or we try to like act like we have something that is not really in place. That said, because it's a minor, I think what they can do is to like involve human rights, maybe like for whatever human rights that deals with the girl child, because in this case, it's a case of abuse. And so that's the only way they can stop the man from marrying her. But for me, I just find it amazing that what some people they can say like is an abomination. Now we see the community telling us that it's acceptable. And I think that's where we should start thinking about how do we align this culture thing so that these things don't happen. Thank you.
Where is the mother? Some people will ask. I've been asking those questions since morning.
Yeah, Captain. Good evening, Captain.
Good evening to you, sir.
Now, wow, Captain, this is man, so this is the world record. Man, don't break. Surprise. But Captain Smart, the community, they don't have right to say should pay 450,000 naira. Where is he going to get it? Such a man may not get such a money. What they would do is to make sure they involve government. Government will take away the child from that very man. That's my own opinion.
The child is pregnant now.
Sorry?
The child is pregnant.
Yeah, now government, maybe your welfare, all these people that care for such a children, they take them, take the child, like she's still a child, take her away from the man, train her, not to even go to that man anymore. That is my own way I see it, because the man has come here, the problem has happened, it has happened. There's no going back, everything has done it. So the man is hopeless. All that I want them to do for him, even to, make him get out of the community, not to live there because he's a dirty guy. I don't like such a person.
Thank you. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Good evening to you. Welcome.
Okay, so my take is that any tradition that is repugnant.
What's your name? What's your name, madam?
Cannot stand in the constitution. And so whatever these elders have said, whether it is by way of fine or marriage, cannot stand our constitution. Our constitution is against child marriage. And the man himself should be charged for having carnal knowledge of a child. Both the man and his community are wrong. And I think if they take it to the state government, they should be able to do something about it. This is all shapes of wrong. Thank you. Marries from Amwood.
Thank you for telling us your name. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Captain Smart.
Yes, sir.
This abomination of
Please, can you come closer to your telephone? Your line is muffled.
Okay, can you hear me now, please?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me now, please?
Yes, it's better now.
Okay, so this is abomination of abomination. And then Godman. See, and I even think the community is even worse than what the man has done. They're taking advantage of the situation. What is 150,000? Then you tell him to marry his wife. How does it make sense? You see, so these communities themselves, this is our culture. We need to go back because there's some madness in this culture that we carry. Now you want to give job is to take advantage and get 150,000 because you people don't have money. So it's just terrible. I think there's a demon, Pastor Smart. There's a demon that's possessing people to do these things. Because I don't know how with a clear eyes you will do this kind of thing. May God help us.
Amen.
All right, sir.
And look at this man. This is an abomination for a father to pregnant his own child. It's an abomination. I don't know what this word is turning to. Evil upon evil. People doesn't have conscience. This is no moral behavior. How can they? Who does that on earth? Your own child that you give birth to, you have to pregnant him. I think all these things that happens are for ritual purpose, and not for. I think so that if not, a person that has so heartedly, how can you do that? But that is apart. But on Monday when we were on your program, you told us today that you are going to dwell on someone that scam people that are going to abroad. So let me just remind you, he's from Kent. Yeah.
When I started, I actually said I talked about it. I'll make that announcement again before I leave. Thank you so much, my friend.
Captain Sir, good evening. This is Michael from Alimasho. I beg, Captain Sir, I want to ask, which kind community be that one? Don't they have, which kind of community be that one, please? Anyway, let's not throw blames, but for me, that fine is they play. They are playing in a way so that means they are going to encourage more other people to be doing same, because they can just get away with it by paying. How can you ask somebody that raped his own daughter? How can you ask him to go ahead and marry her? Who does that? Please, that community, they play. Thank you.
In case you're just joining us now, this is Sharing Life Issues. We're 92.3 Inspiration FM. Captain Smart is right here. And this evening, a heart-wrenching story. A man whose name is Prayer. He is from Ediba in Abi local government area of Cross River State. They just informed me this morning. I got this message about 11:16 a.m. Captain Smart, this man has impregnated his own 13-year-old daughter. The community has fined him 150,000 naira, and they are asking him to marry her. I'll be back.
Don't die in silence. Talk to Captain Smart on sharing life issues.
Inspiration FM.
Every day when my children return from school, I don't recognize them. Hello? Do I know you?
It's us, mommy.
But these dirty, sweaty uniforms and socks, we're clean in the morning. Everything don't transform. I understand though. School is hectic. It takes energy to come home this transformed. So I make sure they have some nutritious Milo at breakfast.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo. Indulge in the pleasure of global luxury with the Providence Platinum Card. Scroll through Paris, shop in Dubai, or relax in the Maldives, all with one Platinum Card. Enjoy premium airport lounges, seamless global payments, and exclusive partners discounts. Make it a summer to remember. Because it's more than a card, it's the card of possibilities. Your journey to new high-end possibilities begins with the Providence Bank Platinum Card. Email businessconcierge@providencebank.com or call 0700 7768 4387. Terms and conditions apply. Providence Bank. Let's move you forward.
No be party jollof this same.
I beg, make nothing hungry you again today.
I am pregnant wife they follow talk so.
Neighbor, I beg.
Neighbor, just one spoon.
No wahala.
Chef, what can be your secret?
Now, Mr. Chef Seasoning Powder. Mr. Chef Seasoning Powder. Get spicy stew, goat meat, fried rice, roasted beef, from great aroma to great taste.
Elevated my deal with Mr. Chef Seasoning Powder. Chef.
It's amazing how your child grows up before your eyes. Enable their thriving development and the care they need with the new NanKid 4 with HMOs to support your child's development, probiotics to help your child's digestion and development, and high-quality proteins to support age-appropriate growth. And all of these work together to support your child's development and growth today and tomorrow. NanKid 4. Nourish your child's potential.
Hello, I'm Stephanie Coker, and you're listening to Sharing Life Issues with Captain Smart.
Sharing Life Issues, 92.3 Inspiration FM, that's where we are. In case you just joined us now, we need you to join the conversation. What do we do with this man? His name is Prayer, but he didn't pray. He's from Ediba in Abi local government area of Cross River State. He has impregnated his 13-year-old daughter. And in the community there, in Abi, or in Ediba, the community has fined him 150,000 naira, and they now said, you have to marry your daughter.
God have mercy upon us.
So call me on the telephone, 0700 923 923 is also available. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, Pastor. Good evening. My name is Lee.
Welcome, Pastor.
On my way back home, well, we thank God for everything. I'm not from Cross River, but I served in Cross River. I understand. In fact, I served in Ecom, so I know all the places. Number one, the community should not have. They can find him, but not to now say he should marry that girl. On what basis? That's incest. And under the law, is punishable by law. I would just suggest, number one, that girl needs serious counseling. 13 years. You may not understand the depth of what has happened to her now. She may not understand. That's the girl. I'm not so particular about the man because it's foolish. So I've done that. But for the girl, she needed counseling. She needed godly people to surround her and to be able to bring her out of that trauma. And then that child too, by the time that child is born, we need serious prayer for that child to not know. Even when he knows the history, let God just be merciful enough to take charge. It's not something that is palatable. It's not something you can. People will ask, who is your father? You say, my father is my grandfather. It's not tenable. So we need to focus on that girl. She needed counseling, she needed resettlement, and just pray that God will take charge and be merciful. But for that man, no amount of fine or whatever. Let him just go and face the law. That's it. God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your program. May God strengthen you and give you more wisdom.
Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you, Pastor. God bless you.
Hello, Captain Span. Good evening. I thought I've heard and seen it all. This one is a different level entirely. We're talking of the one of 2 days ago. This one is higher and bigger than that one. Where do we start from now? Then the villagers are saying we should pay a fine of 150,000 naira. Is a fine for atonement. I don't understand that one at all.
And then marry her.
The villagers are saying that he should marry his own daughter. I hope there's no demon that is possessing them there, because I really don't understand what is going on. Those people, they need to re-examine their own heads too. I think they also have challenge. But I really don't know what to say right now. I'm confused. So the man will now marry his daughter and put her in his house as a wife. Cooking for him, then giving birth for him. I beg, I don't know what to say because this one is just too heavy. It's an abomination. If there's a bigger word, I'll prefer to use it. This is unheard of.
Yes, it is.
I beg. I don't know the kind of community where they come from. I say God beg them. They need to, in fact, they need to know God. I don't know who they serve. God forbid. My name is Gladys. Thank you.
Thank you, Gladys. Nancy Ediba is on Instagram. She says, good evening, Pastor Smart. I was thinking that they should have insisted on abortion due to birth defects from incest. The government should be involved and take that child away. Where is the mother? I've also asked them the question, where is the mother of this child? Obilo 2 a.m. says, good evening, Captain Smart. Please, thank you, okay. Good evening, Pastor Smart. That has committed an abominable act in the community. He needs to be banished in that community, and any king or group of people that pass the judgment, they are not leaders. Thank you so much.
Good evening, Captain Swans. This is Ara. I don't even know what to say. This is evil. May the good Lord continue to protect our children and hide them under his covering.
Amen.
Your own daughter? Is it that there's no prostitute out there again? And the community said they should pay a fine. The man should be rejected from that community. That man should be rejected. Chased out from that community. And they should pour acid on his mouth.
No.
Telling you.
No.
Being paid from Ireland.
No, that will be violence. The law should take its course.
Hello, Captain. Good evening. I am surprised to hear this. I'm from Cross River, but from Ogoja in Bube. To hear that somebody in Abbey is doing this, it's crazy. It's appalling. Because I've not heard this in my entire life from our side to say. So hearing this for the first time, it's so appalling. Well, the man should go for it. The community, if I were to be a community chief, that amount they asked him to pay is too small. They should have raised it so that he will have sense, and other person, they use him as a scapegoat so that other community members will have sense and learn from it. Good evening, Dominic.
Good evening, Captain Smart.
It seems as if the end time is very close. This is a case that the state government has to take up. The Minister or Commissioner for Child and Women Affairs is supposed to take up this case, make sure that this man is charged for force raping a underage girl, and getting her pregnant, having carnal knowledge of his own daughter. This is a sin against the state and should be handled like that. You should have the full penalty, which I'm sure is life imprisonment. That is the only way. The community is wrong. They are very, very wrong. They are very, very stupid to have made that kind of judgment. What is 150? And crowning the abomination with marriage. Except from God.
Both with the community men and all women. I don't know, Captain Smart. The matter needs to get to the human rights. So they will arrest everybody in this matter. What kind of abomination is this? What is the world becoming? What is the world becoming? Abomination up and down. Is the man not even ashamed of himself, putting his third leg in small girl's privacy? Like, I can't even fathom it at all. Like, I'm kind of imagining how an elderly man forces his third leg in a small little girl's vagina. Well, what kind of this thing is this? He needs to be arrested. He needs to, because if this thing continues, why would they even collect money from me to come and marry? Marry what? Captain Smart, if they did not arrest this man, these things will continue and it will start as enlarging in the society. What kind of this thing is this then, for crying out loud?
So,
Thank you,
thank you. If you're sending us a message, this radio is early in the evening, so you need to code some of these names of privates, right? So don't call them what they are. You can use coded names for them, just in case kids are listening. Thank you very much. Hello, good evening to you. Thank you. Welcome.
Festus from Ogijo.
Welcome, Festus.
Speaking with you. Captain, sorry, there is one question that we are not asking here. Are you getting me?
Well, I'm listening to you.
What about the mother? Dead or alive?
If you hear, I told you I've been asking the question as well. I've asked them. They are here to answer me.
Okay. The story has not ended that way. Collecting money, get married to her. There's some other things. There are some other things that they are not saying. So we need to hear more. We need to hear more of the story. That is very wrong. Totally wrong. By the community. Totally wrong. So let's know. We need to hear more about the story. In the aspect of the mother aspect. That's what I'm saying.
Thank you very much. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yes, welcome to the program. Good evening to you.
Hello, Captain. Good evening, sir.
Yes, I can hear you. Welcome.
Okay. For me, I think when you look at this story, it looks as if this thing is a normal thing in that community. For them to pass such things, it looks as if it has been happening there and they are good with that. Maybe it's just that this one is just coming out this way. Because for the whole community to support such evil, I don't think it's just the first time. For them to allow the father to marry, the fine is nothing to talk about. No matter how poor the community may be, the fine is nothing in this matter. But for them to accept or tell the man to marry the daughter after committing such an abomination shows that they are used to such a lifestyle. Thank you very much. This is Joshua from the Chiliki.
Thank you, Joshua.
Good evening, Pastor Smart. This is Sylvia. In fact, I don't know what is happening in this world. We see all this strange occurrence It's as a result of all this abomination that is happening. The man himself, how was he conceived? Maybe his mother, I don't know, something similar to what he has done. The Yorubas have a proverb that ìdílé tó bá tòrò, ọmọ àlè ibẹ̀ ni ò tíì dàgbà. That is, if there is a household that is peaceful, strong, and growing well, it is because the bastard children in that family, they are not yet of age. Because by the time they become of age, they'll be behaving in line with their origin. That is why everything we have in this world is upside down. Wives in their husband's home, 3 of the children don't belong to the father, and it's business as usual. This man should be castrated. What is the government doing now to save the girl child? Let the government intervene. Any man that does this type of thing, let them castrate him. When they castrate them now, we have fewer of them. This is abomination. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, good evening, Captain Smart. Well done. God bless you for all you do. My name is Adijoke. We say there are some men that they need to incarcerate. They are not supposed to be living among the people, among women. Maybe they should be living inside a village or inside a forest. Because I can't imagine what kind of thing that is making your daughter to be attracted to you. I don't know what this word is turning to right now, because well, the best advice I can give, and even the wicked community, please, if you can tell all the NGOs around that area or anywhere, you should get to the root of the case and let them take that child away, far away from that community for life. If the child succeeds to give birth, let them give the child out for adoption. Or at worst, if the child survived, because I can't imagine that kind of a child can survive, and I don't know what story they will be telling that child if it survives. Thank you. God bless you.
Good evening, Captain Smart. Please, the 150,000 naira that the community is demanding, is it for the girl's bride price? Do they want to take the girl's bride price? Or is it for punishment? Because I don't understand the meaning of the 150,000 naira. This is a man that they should be talking about how to punish from the community. They should even report him to the relevant agencies, people that can handle him properly. And they're talking about 150,000 naira. Are they hungry for money? My goodness. That, you know, when you were talking about you were talking about the age of the girl. I was saying maybe about 18 in my mind. Before you now said 13, I was sweeping my house. I don't know. I stopped what I was doing. I said 13. My goodness, this world, God save us all. This is Henry at the Treasury.
Thank you, Henry.
92.3 Inspiration FM.
Is that Alfie playing football in the rain?
It's Toby Chio.
My goodness. When did he grow up? That's it with kids, so.
It's amazing how your child grows up before your eyes. Enable their thriving development with the new NanKid 4 with HMOs to support your child's development, probiotics, and high-quality proteins to support age-appropriate growth. NanKid 4. Nourish your child's potential.
Success is like an aeroplane. You only see the graceful flight high up in the sky, but not the roaring powerful engines propelling it. Likewise, in the world of e-payments, you only see transactions done, funds remitted. But who pioneered these financial technology solutions? Well, you knew it as Value Card, now Unified Payments, Nigeria's premier financial technology service provider. Yes, it starts here. Find out more at www.up-ng.com. Unified Payments, unifying businesses for people.
Naija people make una hear oh. The price of that your better 5 alive puppy. Don't do wetin no dey tear pocket again oh. Confirm, make we dey go. Now you fit grab that big bottle of 5 alive puppy for just 1,200 naira or 500 naira for the 30cl. This one was brain oh. As it be now, you fit buy that your better 5 alive puppy for better price when you go tear your pockets.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Coca. Don't die in silence. Talk to Captain Smart on sharing life issues.
Welcome back to Sharing Life Issues on 92.3 Inspiration FM. A man has impregnated his 13-year-old daughter in Abi community, in Abi local government area, in Ediba community of Cross River State. The community got together and they said, you pay us a fine of 150,000 naira and then you marry this daughter. So what do they do? How can a man marry his daughter? 13. Where is the mother? What manner of community is this? You would ask. 0707-218-6998. Thank you for staying on the line. Good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening, Smart.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah, my name is Naira. I'm calling you from Ajebule.
Yes, sir.
And this community, they have just committed an opprobrious. Did you say they asked the man to pay 150,000? If they really asked him to pay 150,000 naira, they've encouraged other men to start impregnating their children. I'm so ashamed of them. Me, I married from Cross River, though from Muget. This kind of thing, if it is in my own side, in Imo State, this is an pure abomination. They will ask them to come and do what they call Ikwala in the market square before they will reintegrate you into that community again. Then they will know what to do about the pregnancy and do away with the pregnancy. This is pure abomination. How can community encouraging such things? These are things, back in the day, these are the kind of things that led to banishing people, all these outcasts of the criminals. Related things is what people that did then, is what they are encouraging. 150. People will start marrying their daughters now. It's a pity. I'm sorry about some of that kind of thing. Thank you for the good work. Thanks for keeping us informed. I'm going to fear them all. I beg you.
But your wife is from there now.
I'll get my wife from. I don't know them more.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you so much. Crazy things are happening, Captain Smart. A man impregnating his daughter and asking him to marry her is crazy as well. The law should take its course. Moral rectitude is eroded in the society. Dominic, that's your message. Mr. Gumbi says, good evening, Smart. We're at the junction of I don't understand. For me, I don't call this wonder. I call it the wicked from the pit of hell. How can a father impregnate his 13-year-old daughter, for heaven's sake? Now the community compelled him to pay a fine of 150,000 and then marry his own daughter. Do we call that a punishment or what? I think the man should be reported to the government of the state to take up the case against the man and the community who is compelling the man to pay money and at the same time marry his daughter. This is disheartening. This is absurd. Ogumbi, that's your message. Thank you so much. Dimonke, Abego, we should stop spiritualizing everything. D, that's your message. Duke from Birmingham says, good evening, Captain Smart. I am fully covered with goosebumps, even as I write to you. The police and social welfare of the state should get the man and elders of the community arrested because they, the elders, are complicit to this crime of incest. May the good Lord heal that child of this abominable scar. Good evening, Captain Smart. I'm actually from Cross River and Abbey local government in particular. Oh, wow. This kind of stuff shouldn't even be heard of. I really don't understand how a father could get attracted to his daughter to the extent of sleeping with her and getting her pregnant. It's an atrocious thing. And the community, I'm speechless. I'm not Ediba though. Help us to find out. Captain Smart, the issue you're discussing is not new. One happened in Alo in Anambra State. The man impregnated his daughter and ran away. Good evening, Captain Smart. The daughter is less than 18 years, which makes it a punishable offense, defilement. I think the law should take its course. Good evening, Captain Smart. I want to ask the 150,000 for the gods or the elders. Where is the local government or women rights defender in Calabar? Can they be brought into this? It's just unfortunate that a girl's life is being ruined by the father. Are you sure that the mother is not a product of this arrangement? So unfortunate. I'll suggest you call the government NGO into this, and also can we have someone from this community to educate us on their traditions? Or Motai or Caleb. That's your message. Captain Spot, I'm not surprised. I served in Northern Cross River, not far from that local government, and as a corps member, they used to give their daughters to corps members to please impregnate them, thinking that when the child grows up, he or she will be as intelligent as the corps member. AK. Another here? There's wrong with the man. They should check and ask how many children does that man have. Maybe I've been sleeping with all of them. This one, God don't catch him. A reputable NGO in collaboration with the Ministry of Justice in that state needs to rescue this child. What kind of culture trades away an abused minor? It's disheartening. Muhyiddin. Good evening, Captain Smart. I believe if this situation had happened in the northern part of the country, it would have been a different ball game altogether. There would have been gnashing of teeth. I think it is high time for government to promulgate a law that will protect the interests of the teenagers or infant. The man is supposed to be languishing in jail by now. Samuel from Dogwemo, that's your message. Thank you very much, Samuel. If you joined us now, you've missed it. This man is from a community called Ediba in Abbey local government area of Cross River State. He has impregnated his 13-year-old daughter. And in his community, they said pay fine of 150,000 and marry the girl. Marry the girl. So 0707-218-6998. That's the number to call. 0700-923-923-923 is also available. What do we do with this man? Where is the mother of this lady? When I get more information, by the time I return on Friday, I'm sure I'll have an update about this. If you are from Abbey, please help us to also try to find out, particularly from Ediba. Would like to know. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, Captain.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the program. What's your name or where are you calling us from?
Okay, my name is Bolaji. I'm calling you from Oro.
Yes, welcome, sir.
So, quick one. This whole issue is abominable. In fact, it's incomprehensible. But I'm going to look at it from three angles. From the angle of that community.
Yes.
There is no communal law that is superior to the laws of the country. And what the man has done is an offense, and he has to be held to account. It's a crime. And on the aspect of the little girl, we have to look at it from, I think a particular caller said something has to be done, and maybe organizations should come to our aid and help people. In terms of our own constitution as well, abortion is a crime.
but there are exceptions in terms of rape and the situation of incest. It is allowed in the Nigerian Constitution. For in terms of incest, there are also in two categories. If the victim is underage, and if the victim is already of age. But in this case, the victim is underage. So when the victim is underage, there is no consent that is required from that particular victim, but either the consent of the mother to either terminate the baby or give out the baby for adoption. Because there are many things involved here. One, we are looking at the social stigma, the mental health, and the family history. What is it? What are they going to do? So now the baby is going to be born, and the father is going to double as the father and the grandfather, and the mother is going to, the girl's mother is going to be the grandmother and the stepmother. Just not right. I don't, in fact, during this story, at times I need things like this to irritate me, and I don't understand that it's still happening.
Well,
the fact that we are cultural people. I don't want to blame the religion, whether you're a Christian, Muslim, a Jew, or Hindu. I don't think a proper thinking religion accepts it. Not to talk about our culture.
Thank you so much.
Just wrong. And in my own advice, I think that baby should be terminated.
All right, thank you very much. How do you do an abortion for a 13-year-old? Would that not endanger her life?
Captain Smart, this is Mr. Ben. The community, the name is not Ediba. It is pronounced Ediba. I am from the same local government, though we are not. I'm not from that particular community.
Okay, Ediba.
I can assure you that there is a fiery journalist in Cross River State known as Agba Jalingo. He will dig deep into this matter. That man has beaten more than he can chew. He will not go scot-free. Agba Jalingo will not allow him to rest. So the last has not been heard of the issue. The man go hear him. Thank you. My name is Mr. Ben. Thank you.
Ediba. All right. I'm going to speak to Agba. He actually sent this to me. So I'll speak to him and get more details when I return on Friday. I'll give you details about that before we get to what we have. So please, let's pay more attention to our children, especially the girl child. How can a father put his 13-year-old daughter in the family way? And which kind of satanic community is that is saying we'll fine you 150,000 and you marry the girl, you marry your daughter? It's abominable. The community should be shut down. It's an extension of Hades, that community. Please pay attention. Protect your child. And let's be more reasonable. There are a few men that are rubbishing the integrity of men, and we'll have to stop them. May God help us all and protect our children. In Jesus' name, amen. It's time for the night time, and the night time is going to start with sports banter this evening before Sarah and Obed will kick it off.
Did you miss us?
God of heaven,
Did you miss us, Captain?
Jesus
You've been here now. Well,
but it's been how many hours
you
since we
didn't
last
travel.
saw each other?
I'm busy.
But
I'm
still,
working.
so your mind did not go to, oh my
I'm
goodness, I've
working.
not seen my favorite guys in a while.
I'm working.
What is that?
He's accepted that we're his favorite guy.
Yeah.
So it's
I really hope that's what that
Thou
is.
sayest.
He said downstairs. Oh my goodness. Anyways, we're happy to see you, Captain Smart, and we missed you.
Oh, really?
Even if you didn't miss us.
You would have brought something now to show that you missed me.
I have corn. Do you want corn?
Oh, it's too late to eat corn.
Okay, that's fine. I'll look for something to give you next time.
All right.
But yes, we'll start off with Sports Banter today. It's a Wednesday, and we always love hanging out with them. And straight after that, we go into the POV at 9 p.m. And today on the show, we're going to be talking about one thing you're not too woke for. So what inspired this is a famous British singer called Rita Ora, who revealed that she actually proposed to her husband. Like, she went on her knees,
Where's her sister?
got the ring, and asked the man to marry her.
Okay.
What are you not too woke for, Captain Smart? Tell us before we go.
I won't tell you now.
Why?
There's no time.
Okay. Well, you tell us off air and we'll say
Yes.
when we come on air.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
It's 8 o'clock.
Inspiration 92.3 FM.
Inspiration FM. Nigeria's #1 family radio station.
What are you not to work for?
Hey, baby. How you doing?
You don't want to answer me.